Hello again and welcome to one more video of this channel. Let me show you an improvement that I did with the generator blueprint, which is this one, but let's see it in practice first. As you can see, here I am, Nomad, a side project that I'm doing with a friend, and the name of my friend is Benito. I always talk about him because we are working together on this and other things in Unreal. And here it is, the generator, as I've shown in previous videos. What happens here is that, oh, there's something wrong. The music should have stopped. Let me go again. I think it's a bug. I need to check this later. Okay, now it has worked. Okay. So, as I was saying, the generator here is this thing, and we need to turn the hibernation mode on. Now I've added AI dialogue to this event, so let's see how it behaves.
Sir, hibernation mode is on, which is advisable due to our current situation.
Awesome, now I will turn the hibernation off.
Sir, we are spending unnecessary energy while the ship is within current state.
Yeah, so it advises to turn the hibernation mode on again, right?
Sir, according to current data, maintaining the hibernation mode activated is a wise decision.
So every time I click here, the AI is gonna say something. However, there is a system to prevent some things like fatigue, because if the AI talks every time I press a button, it will be really annoying. And there's another system as well, which addresses if I press the button, turn on and on, on and off, on and off, on and off sequentially, right? So let's see what will happen if I turn the hibernation off, then on, and then off again in a short time.
Sir, I suggest, sir, hibernation mode is on, which is advisable due to our current situation.
So as you can see, when I've turned the hibernation off, it starts saying something, and then I turned on, and then it interrupted itself to say the other message. However, when I've turned off again, it didn't interrupt itself. It finished saying what it were about to say, and then it didn't say anything else. So it's a system that I've designed.
Sir, hibernation mode activated.
It's a system that I've designed to bring us some variation and unpredictability on how the AI will respond to your actions, right? And to prevent fatigue as well, because if it's talking a lot, it's annoying for the player, right? So I think we had enough feedback from the AI, enough immersion. So how does the system is designed? Let's take a look at the blueprint here. So I've shown this blueprint on previous devlogs. So let's focus on the improvements. If you want to understand what the whole picture of it, I suggest going to, I will mark the video here. I will use a card or something. So yeah, I will definitely use a card, so check it out. I will focus now on our sequence, the number 3 here, which is addressing the AI dialogue, okay? So the system that we have here is, just for recap, it's a flip-flop, right? So when I press the button, it will do A. When I press it again, it will do B. And then it will change the button color. It will fade out the volume of one sound, which is the generator sound, to bring up the volume of the hibernation sound. Okay, that's explained in the other video that it's marked on the card above of this video here. And now I have a dialogue, and the dialogue is the number 3 here. First thing I did was use a do once, because I don't want to, every time I press the button, the AI will say something. Every time it will say something. It becomes too much predictable and it's not interesting. So this do once here is restarted after 10 seconds. So the AI is not gonna say anything about, we are on the hibernation system, okay? So when I turn the hibernation on, the AI is gonna make a comment, and this comment won't be possible to retrigger before this 10 seconds. So everything that happens here will happen once, and it will only happen again after a delay of 10 seconds. Okay, so if you press on and off, on and off, on and off, the second time you go back to the hibernation on, if it's below the time window of 10 seconds, the AI is not gonna say anything. So okay, do once here. Now we have a fade out to the comment that it does when you are turning the hibernation off. Because when you turn the hibernation off, the AI is gonna alert you. That's why the component here is kara comment alert. Kara is the name of the AI. The comment is the action of the dialogue, and alert is the intention of the dialogue. It will say, we need to save energy, right? So if you just turn the hibernation button off and then on again, it will fade out what was previously saying. So if you turn, on this case, off and on, it will start saying, please, let's save energy. But if you turn on immediately after, before it finishes to say what it was saying, then it will interrupt itself and then give you the new message. So yeah, we have components here. Kara comment alert is the comments that the AI gives us when we turn the hibernation off. Kara comment hibernation is the comments that the AI does when we turn hibernation on. So when we turn hibernation on, it will first fade out the alert if it's saying anything, right? So we have a fade out node here. Let me do a zoom in here. We have a fade out here, and the target is the audio component, which is this this thing here below, okay? So the fade out is going to be 0.5 seconds. That's the time it will take for the fade out to occur. And then we have a delay of 1 second here, because when you press the button, the AI is not gonna immediately say something. It's too much on spot, too much, how can I say, too much abrupt. You know, you press and the AI starts saying no. It will take 1 second to start saying anything. So you press the button and then the AI will react to your action, and this will take 1 second. So it's time enough for the if the AI is making a comment on the hibernation off, this 1 second will be enough time for the fade out to occur, and then for it to actually say what it wants to say, which is, nice, we need to turn the hibernation on, great job, or something, right? So that's what it's going to say here. 1 second after I press the button. And 10 seconds after it says this, it will reset the ones. So that prevents us for having the AI talking every time I press the button, and that prevents us for having overlapping of two dialogues at the same time. Because it will happen the same thing here below when I press the hibernation button off, which is the flip-flop B. It will do the same thing here, but the opposite. It will fade out. First of all, do once, 10 seconds, it will restart. But it will see if we have a dialogue happening. If we have a dialogue on the hibernation mode on happening, it will fade out this comment. It's going to interrupt itself. And after 1 second of delay, it will start reacting to the previous action of the player. So it will say, you shouldn't turn the hibernation off. It's the same system, but the opposite, right? So that's how it is made. So let's take a look here, just to be sure, on the sound cues. It's actually on on the AI folder. Machine room alert. How I did that? Oh no, let's go to the other one, because it's the kind of the same thing, but this other one has one more thing which is interesting here happening. So that's the sound cue of the comments when you turn the hibernation mode on.
Sir, according to current data, maintaining the hibernation mode activated is a wise decision.
So yeah, that's it. It will say sir. It always say sir first, and the sir is the same sir from every time the AI say something. So just to save memory space, it's the same sir, right? It's a concatenator. It will say sir, and then it will take a random here of one of these three options, and it will, after the sir, it will give the message. And sometimes we have a weighted random node here. Sometimes it will say well done. So hibernation mode is on, well done, but it's not gonna say well done every time. It's pretty rare. So I just wanted to make a bit more complex the system, and it's really interesting because you never know when the AI is gonna compliment you with a well done, and this is an interesting idea that it can be further developed if we want. So, and it gives way more space for unpredictability on things like comments of the AI, you know. So that's it. Let's see the system one more time now that I have explained it. Well, here we are. If I am a pretty good player and I do things behaving quite nicely, I'll just play this once, press this once.
Sir, hibernation mode is on, which is advisable due to our current situation.
Nice. However, if I'm not that a good player, I will turn the hibernation mode off and I'll piss the AI a bit.
Sir, we are spending unnecessary energy while the ship is within current state.
Yeah, and now I will press on and off, on and off, on and off. First of all, I just press it twice, so just we can see the AI interrupting itself.
Sir, hibernation mode. Sir, we should save energy while current situation does not change.
Yeah, so as you can see, the AI has interrupted itself. Now I will press 3 times, so the AI will interrupt itself. But when I press it again, it's not gonna interrupt itself again. It will just finish saying what it was saying.
Sir, we are spending unnecessary energy while the ship is within current state.
So that's it. A nice system, can be improved as always, but it's way more interesting than it was before. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoyed. See you on the next video.